Welcome back to Glorify Our Worship Ministries. We're so glad to see you and see that you're still connecting with us. If this is your first time, welcome. We're so honored to have you and let us pour into your life today. We ask that you hit that subscribe button so we can stay connected on all of our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Yes, we're even on TikTok. And we love to stay connected with you and, of course, on YouTube. So, we have been doing our daily devotions where we discuss our relationship with the Lord. And we're on the subject rescued, and it's a three-part series. Yesterday was part one, today's part two. If you did not see part one, I encourage you to go snag that episode and watch that and share that with somebody that's in need of some encouragement today. So, we're going to talk about rescued. And we find that in Psalms 34:17-18, that the righteous cry out and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. So we learned that the first story was about, a surfer that had gone out and had gotten caught up in a riptide, and the sun was setting and was farther out than expected. And their cry and plead was just, Lord, help me. And then they saw and witnessed firsthand where this big, huge wave came in behind them and pushed them to shore to safety. And that was a true story, and it was about the hand of God in a moment of being needing to be rescued in what seemed to be despair. So part two is, it says this: a riptide is a strong surface flow of water returning seaward from near the shore. It can be extremely dangerous, dragging people away from the beach and leading to possible death as they attempt to fight the current and can become exhausted. Hundreds of people are rescued from their clutches every year. I believe there are spiritual riptides that can be a danger to our walk with Christ Jesus. Sometimes they can be subtle and go unseen or unnoticed. But once we are in their grip, they can pull us away from our peace and our joy and our confidence and trust in the Lord. Riptides are stronger when the surf is rough as the result of a storm. When we go through rough times and difficult circumstances, the pull of the enemy can be the strongest, and he can attack our mind with thoughts of fears, anxiety, doubt, and worry. These thoughts can work like riptides as they try to bring us into deep waters of discouragement, depression, and despair. And we find in part two today, uh, that we focus on how God rescues. Deliverance often comes in ways we don't expect, through peace in the middle of a storm, such as this story. I mean, it was pretty significant. We get clarity in confusion, or sometimes we even experience strength when we feel weak. God's rescue is personal, and He meets you exactly where you are and restores your hope. God rescues not just to save you, but to lift you into His purpose. I want to leave you with this word of encouragement today. Even when the battle feels long, your rescue is on the way. Keep your heart open, trust the Lord, trust His timing, and know that every step forward is the guide by His loving hand. I trust today's visit of our daily devotion and topic today, rescued, has helped encourage your heart to know that He's for you, not against you, and He will always be there in a time of need. You have a wonderful day, and we'll see you here tomorrow as we wrap up part 3 of Rescued. Bye.